Today we will be testing the volatility stop flow indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the volatility stop flow indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 49 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 548 indicators, with 232 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the volatility stop flow indicator. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And the original default version of this actually has 4 of these bands turning red and black, but I went ahead and turned off the color or the opacity of the 2 upper bands. And what this indicator is doing is it is looking at the volatility of multiple different time frames. And since we are on the daily time frame, then the top 2 bands just kind of stick as one color and don't change at all, because we would have to be on a lower time frame for them to be picking up the different time frames, if that makes sense. And so these 2 here are the ones that we are paying attention to, and what we're looking for is when the bars turn black, then we are going to go long. When the bars turn red, then we are going to go short. Now there is a slight delay. We'll see when we start actually testing this. There's a slight delay in when the colors actually switch, and so it isn't exactly on the color switch as we see it here in the past that we would have entered on long or short on these trades. So keep that in mind as well as we go through this bar replay. Like I said, we'll look at that a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing. All right, so the first signal that we picked up was a long signal, and you can see it right here. And we got both those bars turned black for just a moment, and price action pushes up and it gets us to our take profit just barely. Now if you look here, you can see that the volatility actually adjusted on this higher time frame right here, and so this indicator in theory is a repainting indicator. Now we've discussed this before. The only time that a repainting indicator isn't useful is when you don't have the ability to use a bar replay function to look at your back testing. In forward testing, it's still a functional indicator in the fact that it is giving you a specific signal at that point in time to then enter into the market, whether it be long or short. And then later on, as time goes on and price changes, it then recalculates. And so there is nothing wrong with a repainting indicator when we are using it in an actual live setting. Just want to throw that out there. Now you did see that, and here's an example. I'll use this one since this one did change. You can see that this one right here, it didn't actually turn red on this bar right here like you think it would have if you were just going back looking at it in the past without actually playing the bar replay. And that's what I was saying, is that there is a slight delay. Same with this one right here. You can see that it takes a couple bars before the colors actually catch up. So nonetheless, we get this long, it gets us to take profit. Then we pick up this short, pushes down nicely, getting us to take profit. Then we're now on this long right here, which hasn't played out. Let's go ahead and continue forward. All right, so that long right there worked out pretty well for us. Price action pushes up, getting us to take profit. Then we picked up this short, pushes down, gets us to take profit. Then this long right here, pushing up, getting us to take profit on that one as well. So far, we're doing really well on this one. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that puts us at the end of the year right there. Before we add these up, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay and some of the regular members post regular market analysis, where they put up screenshots of charts where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly when they're entering trades, exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested, that we have recently had transferred over into an Excel sheet. And so you get access to the Excel sheet and the PDF of all the indicators, showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to a Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. That shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review those individual videos. And another new thing that we've been doing here recently is one of our other members has put together a small handful of profitable optimized indicators that we are giving away to all the patrons for free. So there is a ton of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Scroll back a little bit. There and there, get everything in focus. Alright, let's go ahead and count these out and see what we get out of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So we have 29 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 winning trades. And so that is a pretty decent win rate. It gave us a really decent number of trades within 1 year's time. It was catching trends at a really decent time, but I'm a little suspicious about this one. It was doing weird things. And so I'd be interested to see what happens just putting it on a very low time frame and seeing exactly how the indicator plays out in real time, how it gives signals and what it does. It is just really strange. Something weird about the way that it was functioning. And so it's not to say that it's not going to continue to function correctly, but yeah, it's just acting a little bit strange. And so this is one of those things where I really try not to, when I'm picking indicators to test, I really try not to play with them a whole lot before I do the testing, because I don't want to have a biased opinion one way or another on the way it's going to act. And so I do kind of the bare minimum playing around with it. I don't put it on lower time frames or anything like that. Just throw it on the daily chart, play around with it a tad, try to understand how it works and what we're looking for as far as signals, and then I give it a true test without me having an opinion of which way it is going to go. And so sometimes we'll get weird indicators like this that do strange things, and we need to put them on a lower time frame just to see kind of how it works, what it does, how it holds up. So for now though, this one is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.